Happy Saturday, everybody. So, bar workout take 2, with technical difficulties with the other one, trying a different perspective and a different camera. So, if you happen to catch the one at 9 a.m., hopefully you enjoyed it. Same workout, same thing. So, typically with bar, we are to a beat and we are with music. I am going to let you run your own playlist just for sound purposes and then licensing purposes as well. So I'm going to keep our count. I'm going to keep our beat. So if you want to play your own bar workout list, you can find plenty on Spotify, things like that. So all you're going to need today is a pair of light weights, your mat, and a glider, or I'm using a dish towel, and then a chair for our bar. So if you don't have a pair of light weights, you can always use a can of like beans or soup or something like that. You can just forego weights and do body weight as well. So I hope you all enjoy it. We're gonna start with our warm-up. And again, run your own playlist. Bar is really fun with music. So hopefully you can find some music that works. If not, we will have fun anyway. So I'm going to get our timer up and going just so I can keep track of time. It's going to be about a 60-minute class. We'll start out with a warm-up, and then we'll go from there into upper body. We'll do lower body, and then end with core and stretching for 60 minutes. So hopefully you enjoy it. And I have made all of these videos public, so feel free to share if you want to share it. And I just really enjoy y'all, or appreciate y'all watching and enjoy all of the comments and feedback. So here we go with our warm-up. Let's get going. We're going to stand up nice and tall. And we're going to get a big inhale. And we're going to get a big exhale. On our next one, we're going to step out to the right and left into a squat. So you're going to come on up, and we're going to come down and up, and down and up. So we're stepping left and right. Draw that heel into the center so you get a good inner thigh engagement here. And start to breathe, breath to movement. Inhale, exhale, feel that heart rate come up. And breath is getting a little bit heavier. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2. We're going to hold it down into that plie. Heels are turned slightly in, toes are out. Sink those hips down, shoulders are up. Little pulses here. So you want to try not to bounce in these pulses. These are very thoughtful movements. You really want to feel you press into the ground. Let's go 4 more. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Let's lift those heels left and right. So lift it right and left, right and left. So up on the balls of those feet, stay engaged. Down in that plie. Let's go 4 more and 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. From here, let's bring it in to a side lunge. You're going to go out to the right in a side lunge. You're going to lean down and up, down and up. So from the side, those hips are going back towards the wall behind you. Spine is nice and straight. Shoulders are open here. Reach down to that toe. 4 more and 3 and 2 and 1. From here, let's go side to side. So you're just going to go down low, left and right, left and right. Start to get that blood flowing. I'm going to turn towards you now, left and right. Let's go 4 more and 3 and 2 and 1. From here, other side to the left. So reach down and lift, down and lift. And remember to breathe. Heart rate's coming up. We've got 4 more. And we've got 3 and 2 and last 1. From here, let's bring it into that chair squat. So toes pointed forward, knees in line with those hips. You're going to go down and back, just like you were in a chair position. Remember, spine stays straight, shoulders are open, tailbone back. Weight is going to be back into those heels. Can you lift those toes to make sure we are all in alignment? Let's go 4 more and 3 and 2. We're going to hold our chair. We're going to hold it down. Really reach forward. From here, we're going to lift those heels and press back through the palms. So lift and press, reach and tap. Lift, press, reach and tap. Really be steady, be controlled in your movement. Start to engage that core. Perfect. 4 more and 3. This is a good balanced challenge. Last one, we're going to hold it up. Press those palms back. Little pulses through those shoulders. Holding up those heels. Nice and strong in that chair. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Come on up, hips up, and let's take that right leg back into a lunge and lift. Down and lift. So with those lunges, I want you to think about shoulders up, hips right underneath those shoulders, and plant that standing leg into the ground. It is rooted, it is steady. You're using that hamstring to lift you up. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Hold it down. Little pulses into that lunge. So pulse and pulse. Nice work. And from here, you're gonna go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into that chair squat, so feet together. Reach and pull this time. Really reach, spread out, and lift. Down and lift. So I want you to imagine that we are holding a beat. We are going to some music. And let's go 4 more, and 3. Breathe in and out. Last 2, and 1. This time, flat foot, pulse down, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Think about that belly button into that spine. Nice long back. In 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Left leg this time. So I'm going to turn around. You're going to take it down and up into that lunge. Lunge and lower and lift. Again, root that front leg into the ground. Lift through that hamstring. Let's go 4 more, and 3. Last 2, and 1. Hold it back. Back into those little pulses. Take it down. Pulse. Try and drop that knee down to the floor. You're going straight down and up. Think about a nice long line. Let's go 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. From here, you're going to go down to the floor. So take those hands. Line yourself up in that plank. We're going to tap side to side. So you're going to tap left out and right. Left and right. Think about that nice strong plank. If you need to be on your knees, you can be on your knees and still tap out. Let's go 3 more, 2 more. I'm going to speed it up. We're going to get that heart rate up a little bit. Plank jacks from here. So you're going to jump out, in, out, in. Think about nice strong abs. Zip them up the middle. Hips are down. Last 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's go up. 2 countdown dogs. Lift up for 2 and down for 2. Get a good range of motion in those shoulders. Lift those hips to the ceiling, back to that plank. 2 more here and down for 2. Last 1. Big breath in, knee into that chest. So bring it straight up the middle into that chest. Lift and extend. Crunch, extend. Focus on shoulders over wrist here. Nice, strong and steady. Let's go 3 and 2. We're going to run it. Quick mountain climbers. Let's pick it up. Run it here. Knee, 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 and knee. Nice work, guys. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold that plank. Lift those hips into a down dog. Walk those heels back. Nice fold over here. Big breath in and out. Arms overhead. And we are ready to pick up those weights. So you're going to grab your dumbbells. Let me check things, make sure everything's going well. Grab your dumbbells, guys. We're going to line ourselves up into our first arm exercise. I want you to roll those shoulders back. Open up into a nice second position plie. Now with second position, we'll keep going through form checks, but I want you to think about those heels are turned slightly in, toes are out. You are wider than those hips here, so you can stay up high if you want to, or you can sink down low as you need to. Get those elbows right into those hip bones, palms facing out. From here, we're gonna reach overhead as we plie and lift. So you're gonna come down and lift overhead. Think about nice round circles with those arms, reach, down and reach. So again, we're holding that tempo, so follow along. Let's go 4 more, and 3, and 2. You're gonna hold it up overhead. Hold it up here. Bring all your weight to that left leg, lifting through the right. So you're gonna come down, lift that leg, elbows in line with those shoulders. Press up and tap. So here we go. Leg lift with a press. Think about those shoulders dropping away from those ears. Try not to scrunch that neck. And keep going here. 4 more, and 3, and 2. You're gonna hold it here. Drop that leg if you need that balance. Little pulse, pulse, Controlled movements through those arms. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Bring those feet together, elbows out, squeeze them center, and press it out. Squeeze and press. We're getting into that chest muscle here, and those shoulder blades. So chest and back working. Nice job. 4 more, and 3. Those feet are hip width apart. We're gonna hold it into the front here. So elbows front. From the side, they are matched up with those shoulders. Sink down into that squat and press it overhead. Down and press. Get back to that tempo that I was talking about as if we had that music with us. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. Now keep those elbows pointed forward. Try not to turn them out. 2 more here. Last one, reach overhead. Slow lower, halfway down. Nice 90-degree elbow and pulse. Pulse. Again, small, tiny little movements in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those elbows down. Open it back up wide. Second set. Let's take it down overhead. Now we know what we're doing. See if you can get a little bit more movement into it. How can you challenge yourself on this one? Let's go. 4 more. And 3. Big movements here to get our heart rate up. Last one. Hold it up overhead. Lift up, weight in that right leg this time. Leg lift on the left, so you're gonna come up. Elbows out nice and wide, and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Work those shoulders. 3 more. And 2, you're gonna hold it halfway down. Hold it here. Find that balance or tap that toe, and little pulses up. Lift through those palms. Nice, steady, stable on that leg. Let's go 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job holding those arms. I know they're burning. We're gonna take them out here soon. You're gonna squeeze in and out. In and out. Focus on the muscles we're using here. Think chest to squeeze in, shoulder blades to squeeze out. Shoulders are definitely on fire, guys. 4 more. All right, on these last 2, I want you to hold it center on this last one right here. Hold, squat down, overhead press, lift. Think about all that energy into the ground, momentum shooting up overhead. This is a good time to get the blood flowing back into those arms. Those shoulders are burning, I know, but movement will help with that. We're getting ready to isolate those shoulders one more time. Last 2, last one, hold it up overhead. Nice, slow lower, right in front. Remember, elbows in line with those shoulders, pulse it out. Little pulse. Tiny little movements in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo, shoulder set is done. Roll it out. Give yourself a little shake. Bring those palms out. From here, we're gonna do a static lunge with a bicep curl. So from the side, plant that left leg back, and right leg forward. Curl and lunge at the same time. So you're gonna curl and lunge. Palms are out, and you're lifting through that elbow. Elbows are glued in at your side. So the only thing that's working here is that joint. Shoulders are up, working through those legs, lifting up and down. 3 more here. 2 more. Last one, lower down, and hold that half curl. You're gonna pulse it here. Big inhale, exhale, as you pulse those arms up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna rotate my wrist forward towards the center. Roll those shoulders back, lift and lower through that leg. So elbows halfway up, and then back down. This is nice and controlled. All right, so you wanna feel that balance working. If you need to step up and tap that foot, here's that option. Lift and lower. Try not to bounce up and down and slam back into the ground. I want you to slow up, slow down. Let's go 2 more. And last one, you're gonna hold it here. Try and drive that knee up. Can you extend through those arms? Extend and curl. Extend and curl. You can even add a little quad extension here. So everything's working, thighs starting to work, biceps engaged. 3 more, and 2, and 1. Nice job. Hold it down. Roll those shoulders back. Opposite side, so opposite leg comes back into that static lunge. lunge. Let's take it down and up. And down and up. Think about drawing those palms up to those shoulders. Elbows glued at that rib cage. Holding this beat. Nice work, guys. You've got 3. You've got 2. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat. Last one, you're gonna hold it down, halfway up, palms lifted towards that ceiling. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. 4 more, and 3, we've got that steady lift right here. Weights rotate, palms in the center. Drive that knee up, elbows to those shoulders. So lift for 2, and down for 2. Changing the tempo count really burns those muscles just a little bit. You've got to control and control down. Nice and steady and slow lower. Let's go 3 more and down. Last 2. On this last one, we're gonna hold it up. Hold it up. Find that balance. Start that extension with those arms. So you're gonna extend forward, curl it up. Make sure those elbows stay in line with those shoulders. You can add that extension on that leg and extend. I'm a little bit more wobbly on my left side, but that's okay. We're working that balance. 4 more, and 3, and 2, woo, and 1, and nicely done. Come on down, back into those shoulders. First position plie on this side. So you're gonna connect those heels at the bottom, taking those knees out to the side. We're gonna bring those palms towards our thighs so we do a front lift with our arms. So front shoulder raise as we plie. From the side, here's what it looks like. Join with me here. Let's take it down and up, down and up. If those legs ever get to be too much, I want you to focus on that upper body. That's what we're in right now. Legs are just a bonus at this point, so if you need to just stop those legs, work those arms, feel free to just stay nice and grounded to the floor and in that upper body. Let's go 2 more. Last one here. You're gonna hold it up. Hold it up. Little circles out for 8, 7, and 6. Come on, guys. Nice strong shoulders here. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's bring it up from your second position. Out to the side. Here we go. You're gonna plie and lift to the side. And 2, and 1. Let's take it down and up. Down and up. Think about chest lifted. Engage those shoulder blades around that spine so you stay nice and tall. Through the shoulders, 3 more here. Last 2. We're gonna hold it up on this last one. Hold it out. Drop those shoulders away from those ears. Forward circles for 8, 7, 6. In 4 and 3. Breathe it out. Last one. Back into that first position. Connect those heels. Roll those shoulders back. Reset. Always remember to tuck those hips forward so those abs are engaged. Plie, front raise. Let's take it down and up. Down and up. Try not to scrunch those shoulders into those ears. And hold this pace. Y'all are doing awesome. And I hope you're sweating it out just like I am. Let's go 3 more. And 2. Woo, last one. Hold it out. Little circles out for 8, 7, 6. Try not to bend those hips backwards. Keep them under those shoulders. Last 3, 2, and 1. Woo, that one got me. Here we go. Nice and wide. Second set, wide raises. Keep those elbows soft as we plie down and lift to the side. Really pointing those arms towards the wall on either side. Down and lift. It's amazing how heavy these light weights can get. Let's go 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it out. Little circles back this time for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, guys. Getting into our back, and we'll start to get into those legs. So last little sequence in that upper body. Stick with me just for a few minutes with these weights. You're gonna plant that left foot on the ground, reach back with that right. Now I want you to be leaning forward a little bit because now that we're trying to get into our back, you need that hinge forward so that we're working against gravity here. We're gonna go into a row and we're gonna bring that knee forward. So you're gonna row back and tap that leg and extend it all down. Here we go. And 2, and 1. Let's take it in and out, in and out. Think about wrapping your shoulder blades around that spine. Left leg is grounded into the floor. Last 2 and 1. Hold your elbows here, and you're gonna do an arabesque and press. You're gonna arabesque and back. Lift and lower. Make sure those arms are pressed back past your rib cage. You really wanna get them up there to isolate those triceps. Moving through that elbow. Try not to swing those arms. 3 more and 2. We're gonna hold that arabesque. Hold it up. Little pulses in that elbow. Pulse it. Pulse it. I'm looking around too much and I'm losing my balance. Here we go. If you need to put the foot down, feel free. Last 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right. Bring it into that chair squat. Feet pointed forward, tailbone back, spine straight. Palms are gonna press back right here. So let's press it back and back and press. Think about pushing water back as you are swimming. Last 3 and 2. You're gonna hold it back and you're gonna squeeze behind you. From the back, you're gonna squeeze, extend, squeeze, and press it back. All right, backs are working. You feel it in those triceps. Let's go 3 more and 2. Last 1 and first set done. Second set to go. Here we go, into those triceps again. So bring that opposite leg forward. Right leg is planted into the ground. Lean forward, hinge at that hip, extend that left leg. Tap, knee to chest, elbows come back. So you're gonna lift, extend, crunch, extend. If you wanted a little challenge here, you can keep that leg off the ground. Adds a little bit more balance, a little bit more core engagement, and it really burns that front leg that's stabilizing us here. We got 2 more. Last 1. Hold it here, and we're gonna extend arabesque and press. So tricep press, arabesque. Tricep press, arabesque. Perfect. Control your movement. Try not to swing. Elbows are back. Arms are staying steady. 4 more here, guys. 3 and 2. Stick with me. Hold it out. Hold, hold, hold. Find your balance. Little pulse here. Pulse and pulse. In 4, 3, focus. Last 1. Woo, here we go. Feet forward. Press it back. Palms are facing the wall behind you. Press and chair. Press and chair. All right, I gave you one angle on that first set from the side, and now you're seeing what it looks like in the front. If I were to turn, this is what you're doing. Here we go, 3 more, and 2. This is your last thing with those arms. You're gonna hold it back. Really finish it out right here. I know those arms are burning. Let's squeeze in and out. Squeeze, out. Nice controlled. 4 more. Big inhale, exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Last one here. Squeeze and down. Come on down. Lift up. Roll those shoulders. Give me an inhale, overhead. Exhale and come down. Y'all are awesome. First portion is done. So that upper body is done. We're going to keep picking up those weights for those legs, but I'm going to give your shoulders a little rest. Those triceps, so drop those weights. Feel free to give yourself a little stretch while I set you up for our legs. You're gonna grab that kitchen chair and you're gonna put it either right in front. So if you've ever taken a bar class and you're used to holding it in front, that is totally fine. You can hold it in front. I usually hold mine from the side. So I have one arm on the bar. It gives you a little bit more stability, a little bit more balance challenge. We're gonna set ourselves up for that first position plie. So here's what we've got. You've got those heels connected at the bottom. Flat foot if you want a little bit higher range of motion, all right? And if you want a little bit deeper range of motion, you can bring your heels up into the balls of those feet. Make sure you reconnect at the bottom, okay? That'll give you stability through your knees. Now, when we go down in our plie, you wanna act as if you've got a wall behind you that you're just sliding up and down. So notice my hips. They stay in line with my shoulders, and I'm going down and up, all right? Let's start with that plie. You can join me. Again, I'm gonna hold our tempo. This is where we get into those pulses, okay? So follow my lead, and y'all ready? In 2. and 1. Full tempo, down and up, down and up. So you really want to sink into that floor. Use your momentum to get back. Don't bounce. Use those muscles. Remember, hips stay forward. Last 4 and 3 and 2. You're going to hold it down. Hold it here. Little pulses, down and down, down. In 4, 3, we're going to lift those heels and releve. So lift, and connect. Stay down in that plie, guys. Work those legs. We've got 4 more here. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Hold that releve and pulse it out. Pulse and pulse. I keep holding my abs to make sure that they are engaged. My hips are forward. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Connect those heels. Let's take it up for 2. Let's take it up for 2 and down for 2. Up, 2, and down, 2. 2 more, just like this, nice and steady. Last, up and down. From here, back to tempo. Let's go up and down, up and down. This is a good chance to reconnect your form. So refocus from the side. I'm going up and down. Shoulders are up. Hips are tucked under. Sliding down that wall. 2 more. Last 1. From here, little up, little down. So what that means, you go half up, and down. This is slower and more controlled than a pulse. So you really got to focus here. 4 more. And 3. Ooh, last 2. And 1. Hold it down. Reach overhead, reach right and left. Let's take it down and up. A little bit activation in that core and find that balance. Down and up. 4 more. Last 3. We're holding that plie. Stay low. Last 1. Right here. Can you hold it up? Overhead. Little up, little up, little down, little up, little down. I know we're starting to feel it. 1 more sequence, guys. Hang with me. If you're starting to shake and you need to come out of it and stretch. Stretch for a second. Jump right back in. Last 1, right here. Bring those arms down to your bar or your chair. Come up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Catch your breath. Get the blood flowing in those legs again. Few more sets of 8 coming up and we're out of it. Last 3 and 2. Last 1. Hold it down. From here, 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, all the way up. 3, 2, get a good extension in that leg. Draw that head up towards the ceiling. Last 1, 2. From here, hold it down for 3. So we've got 2 and 1, halfway up and down. Hold 3, 2, 1, half up and down. 2 more just like this. Half up and down. Here's your last 1. Half up and down. Hold it here. Bring those arms overhead. We're in a good strong hold. And 8 pulses, we are done. Let's pulse it out. Down, down, stick with it. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All the way up and come on down. Awesome job, guys. That was a tough one. And we're gonna give our thighs a little stretch. We're gonna go out to the side in second position plie. We're gonna move a little bit more on this one, so you might not feel that burn and shake as much, but we're gonna get the blood flowing again, and we're gonna go into little isometric holds in that position, but we are gonna get more into some dynamic movements. So let's move that chair out of the way, and we're gonna go nice and wide. So we've got those heels in towards the center, toes pointed out. If you want to stay a little higher to protect those knees, keep those heels right in line with those hips. So here are my hip bones, heels are right under. If you want to go down a little deeper so that you can get a good deep plie, you can go there. That'll get you a good extension in those inner thighs and more contraction in those outer thighs and those glutes. Shoulders up, so from this side, my tailbone's going down and up and down and up. All right. From here, we're gonna add some arms. So you're gonna come down, reach overhead. Let's take it down and reach. Down and reach. Here's a good time to catch your breath. Think breath to movement here. Get that oxygen into those muscles. Let's go 4 more. And 3 and 2. You're gonna hold those arms overhead on this one. Hold it up. Sink it down. Elbow into that right hip. So you're gonna reach up and lift. Reach overhead and lift. Get a good extension in your torso so that you get a good crunch. Elbow into that right hip. 2 more here. Last one. And from here, hands into that chest, right and left. Releve, so pick those heels up and lift. Lift and lift. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flat foot, reach overhead to the left on that crunch. Crunch it over. Extend it up. Crunch. Extend. We're holding that plie. I know you're low. Starting to feel a burn. 4 more. And 3. Here comes that big movement I was telling you about. Last one. 1 more set of releves. This time, both heels come up. Let's take it up and tap. Lift and tap. Starting to shake it out maybe a little bit. Keep working with it. 4 more. And 3. And 2. You're going to step that right leg into the center in that plie. Flat foot. Let's take it down, step center, up. Down, step center, up. Perfect. And lift. Down and lift. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Take it down into that plie. Reach right and left towards that wall. So you're going to reach it right and left. Notice my torso. Using those abs. Hips are staying in place. Moving side to side through those shoulders. Reach it right and left. Right and left. 2 more here. Hold center. Arms to that chest. Little pulses down. Pulse, pulse. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, reach it out, side to side. Let's take it side to side, side to side. For 4, 3, here comes that little up, little down. Arms to the center, up an inch and down. So little up, little down. This means we're staying halfway. We're not coming all the way up. Stay engaged in this plie. Legs are working. Last 3 and 2. Left leg, step center after that plie. Right here, let's take it down, step center, up, down, and lift. We're on the opposite side now. And lift, down and lift. 4 more, and 3. Last 2, coming into our last sequence here. Let's hold it down. From here, let's pulse it up 3 times. Let's pulse it down. 2, 3, and lift up. Really isolate those legs here. And up, down, 2, 3, and up. Last one. We're going to hold for 3 and lift those heels. Hold, 2, 3, releve. Hold, 2, 3, and releve. Hold, 2. Nice work, guys. This is tough. Last one. You're going to hold those heels up if you can. Hold that releve and pulse it out. We're done after this. Last thing. We've got 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Flat foot all the way up and all the way down. Stretch out those legs. I'm going to set ourselves up for another big movement exercise here. We're going to grab those weights. If you want to forego those weights, feel free to just go with those arms with that body weight. But I want to keep giving you options to incorporate more upper body into our movement. So, bringing our arms back. We're going to stay in that chair position. So, our hips are going to go back towards the wall behind us. Weight is into those heels. You should be able to wiggle those toes for me. Let me step forward. That way we get a little bit more. I hope you can see my feet. Toes forward and come up. We're going to get into that 90-degree angle with our arms. We're going to reach it forward. So let's start with those legs and build. Here we go. In 2 and 1. So you're going to take it down and up. Down and up. In 2, we're going to reach it out as you chair. Here we go. Let's reach it out, extend, pull it back. Arms out and pull. Shoulders, biceps here. Down and pull. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. From here, we're going to press those palms back, lift those heels. So lift and press. Lift and press. Lift and press. From the front, here's what we're doing. Let's go 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Hold those heels up and pulse those arms back. Pulse, pulse. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those weights to that chest. And from here, step out nice and quick. Step, and step, and step. Out to the right. Left leg grounded on the floor. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. From here, lift overhead. Bring those hips forward, leg lift, and press. So, down and lift. Down and lift. So again, if you want to take those arms out of it, you can just hold it here. Focus on that leg lift. Make sure that hip bone is pointed forward, lifting through the side of your thigh. Let's go 3 more, and 2, and 1. Drop that opposite arm to the hip and bring that weight to that leg. Weighted pulse here for 8, 7, 6. Find your balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy bicep curl. So we're going to step back into that curtsy and bicep curl. Palms forward. Curtsy tap. And curtsy tap. Breathe in and out. In and out. Use those biceps. Connect those elbows to that rib cage. In 3 and 2, we're going to hold that curtsy. Hold it here. Bring those weights into that chest. Pulse that curtsy. So you can stay up a little higher or you can go down a little lower. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Into that chair squat and reach. So make sure those toes are forward. Legs in line with those hips. Palms are out. Bend that bicep or bend that elbow and take it out. So chair and reach. Chair and reach. Out and lift. Make sure you draw that elbow back. Good pull as you lift those hips forward. 3 more. And 2. Big breath in. From here, hold it out. Draw those palms back past those hips. Releve and press. So lift and press. Stay down into that chair. Getting into that upper body. Lift and press. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. This time we're going to hold those heels up. Pulse it down with those legs. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo! In 4, 3. Y'all are doing awesome. Drop those hips. Weight into that chest. Quick tap on the left. Let's take it out, in, out, in, out, in. Grounded on that standing leg. Press that heel out. In 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lift up overhead. Bring those hips forward in line with those shoulders. Lift and lower those arms. So lift and press. Remember those hips. We're pointed forward, not up to the ceiling. Make sure they're rotated to the front to get into that upper thigh. In 3 and 2 and 1. Hold here. Bring that elbow onto, or bring that hand onto that waist. Weighted pulses here. Let's little lift, little lift, little lift. Feel it in the sides of those hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicep curl and curtsy. Take it down and up. And down and up. So we keep moving, guys. We're on that beat. I know you can't hear it because I don't have music, but I'm keeping it in my head. Follow my lead. Y'all are doing awesome. Let's go 4 more. And 3 and 2. We're going to hold that curtsy. Bring those palms in towards that chest and pulse it down. Pulse, pulse. Shoulders are up. Make sure your spine is straight. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come on up. All right, guys, 2 more sequences in our legs, and we're starting to get down into our core. Almost there. I hope y'all are enjoying this. And if you're a hot, sweaty mess like me, make sure you towel off. Grab some water if you need it. Grab that chair. We're going to bring it into that parallel position. So, from here, we're going to bring our toes forward. So much like that chair squat, you ought to be in line with those hips, with those legs. Hip width apart, maybe a little bit narrower, but definitely hip width apart. So in that chair squat, I'm going to show you the difference real quick. In that chair we just did, our hips go back. We hinge forward at our hip joint and our spine stays straight. That's a chair squat. Parallel position, We are up and forward. We're back into that sliding down the wall movement. So you want to lift those heels up a little bit, sink down, and tighten up that core. Think about wrapping those abs around that belly button. Hips are forward, tucked under those shoulders. So from the front, we're going down and up. So this is not a super deep movement, but it's very controlled. So you want to be down and up, nice and steady. Let's go 4 more. And 3, I'm going to turn towards the sides to see the form. Last one, hold it down, little pulses here. So pulse, pulse. You want a nice light grip on that chair. So try not to death grip and lean into it. Try and keep yourself nice and balanced. So I'm not holding on right now. I'm using my core strength to keep me up. 2 more pulses, last one. Hold it here. Let's drop those heels right and left. Drop right and left, right and left. Stay in that plie and left, right and left. Shoulders are up. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back in that releve, little up, little down. So half up, lower down, half up, lower down. See if you can get a little deeper as you take it back down. If you feel that pressure in those knees, just lift up a little bit, higher range of motion. Last 2 and 1. From here, back into that full tempo, all the way up, all the way down. Lift and lower. I'm going to go to the front on this one so you can see what we're doing with our knees. Normally, if we were in class, we might have a bar or a ball in between our thighs here, or we might have a band around our thighs. Right now, we're just going with what we have. We're at home, and we're still making it happen. Let's go 2 more. Last one. We're going to get those inner thighs. Hold it down and squeeze those knees. Squeeze, squeeze. Inner thigh engagement here. Squeeze and squeeze. Feel those abs working. There they are. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both heels are going to tap down, lift up, down, and lift. We're still low. Still working that plie, guys. 4 more. And 3. Y'all are awesome. Last 2. Okay, here we go. Lift those heels. Little presses out this time with those knees. Press, press. So imagine you had a band around your legs, engaging those hips. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last thing. From here, let's take it up for 2 and down for 2. Check your form. Make sure you're still sliding down that wall. Take it up for 2 and down. Last one. We're going to hold it down. From here, I want you to lift those arms up off that chair. Hold your balance for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those heels. Bring it up. Shake it out. Here's the fun part. And for those of you who know what's coming with our gliders, you might be laughing because I love them. And it's one of those love-hate relationships because they work so good, but they burn so good. It's one of those hurt so good situations. So I hope you love it too. Grab one weight and grab that dish towel I told you to grab, or a paper plate. Either one works. And you're just gonna fold it into a square. Grab one weight, and on the leg that is on that glider, on that dish towel, I'm gonna scooch back. Hopefully you can see my legs. Okay, so my right leg has the glider and my right arm holds the weight. Okay, so let's set ourselves up first. So we're gonna sink down. Here's the difference between this lunge and the lunges where we stay up nice and tall. You're gonna hinge forward at those hips. All your weight is in that standing leg. This one's the one that's going to burn. And you're gonna take it out to a fly. So you're gonna lift that weight out to the side in line with that shoulder, and you're gonna take it down. We're gonna go up 2 counts, then we're gonna start to press overhead into that tempo. Here we go. Let's hold that weight out and lift it up for 2. So you're gonna lift it up for 2, back down for 2. Lift and lower. 2 more and down for 2. Last one. Hold it down. Drop that elbow into that waist, bend that arm, lift and press to tempo. Lift it up overhead and down. Elbow is into the front and down. Palm towards the center. Lift and press, lift and press. That hamstring is starting to work here. Last 4 and 3. Hamstrings, glutes. 2 and 1. Here's the fun part. Hold it down. Up an inch, down an inch. Here we go. And down. Little up, little down. That hamstring's starting to grip. You're firing it up here. Glutes are working. Hang on to it. Last 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Hold it down. Stay low. Bring that foot forward. Forward and back. Forward and back. Woo! Nice work. Let's go. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Hold it down and lift it out. Second set. Here we go. Let's take it up. For 2 and down. For 2. Up. 2 and down for 2. 2 more. And down. Last 1. Hold it down. Bend that elbow. Bring it in to that waist. Lift and press. Go up and down. Up and down. Start to get that breath back. Don't forget to breathe. Leg planted in the front. Let's go. 4 and 3. Last 2. Y'all are doing awesome. Ooh, I caught myself. Last 1. Hold it here. Little up, little down, little up, little down, little up, little down. Round 2 burns a little bit more. We're almost there. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Last 2, y'all. We got that run. We're going to glide it forward and back. Let's finish it forward and back. Stay low. Extend. Forward, extend. Almost there. 4 more. You got it. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it back. Lift up. You did it. Woo. All right. Here we go. Grab that figure 4 stretch. Bend forward. Oh, that feels so good. If we could just stay here the rest of the time, we would. But we have 2 legs, and we got to work both of them. So come on up. Just think, guys, you are in your last round of legs. They are tired. They are fatigued, but that's where that muscle breaks down. That's where you build your legs stronger and stronger. So stick with it. Modify as you need to. And let's get this last rep done. So on the opposite leg. Right leg is forward now. Left leg is back. Make sure, set yourself up down at the bottom. Spine, hips, and leg are all in one line. Think a ski slope, and that knee is right over that ankle. Send that weight out. Nice little back fly. Take it up for 2. Lift for 2 and down for 2. Up for 2 and down for 2. Last 2 and down. Last 1. Here's where we bring it up overhead to tempo. So elbow down, bend that arm. Here we go. Lift and press. And lift and press. Breathe in and out. Breath to your movement. So think inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 more. Y'all are awesome. Last 2, we're going to hold it down. Here's that isolating movement. Bring it down. Little up, little down, little up. Little down, little up, little down. Feel that hamstring activate. Lift and lower. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Here comes that run. Bring it in and out. Stay low. Swipe it forward. Extend. Forward. Extend. This is really activating our back sides, guys. You might be feeling it. Here we go. 4. And 3, we got 1 more set. Y'all are doing awesome. Last 1, hold it down. Weight into that left arm. Hold it out and fly. Let's take it up. For 2 and down. For 2, up 2 and down 2. Take it up 2 and down. For 2, last 1. You're gonna hold it out right here. Hold it out and bring that elbow in. Bend and press it up. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Ooh, don't forget, breath to movement. Nice and strong press. Use that momentum. Fire up that standing leg. We're going into the final 2 sequences. We've got 2 more here. Y'all, let's finish it out. Hold it down. Bring your weight to the middle. Little up, little down, little up. little down, up, and down. Now's the time to fight through it. You are almost there. Get to the end and be glad you finished it out. Give me 2 more here. Last one, hold it down. Forward, back, stay low. Take it down, out, down, and out, down, and out. We're burning, we're shaking. 4 more. Last 3 and 2. Y'all, we made it. Last one, hold it down and up. Oh, bless. Take that leg, bend it over that knee, sink down if you can, and enjoy this stretch. While you're stretching, I'm gonna grab my mat. We're gonna go down to the floor, starting with chest press and a bridge, and we're gonna go into those abs. So you can scooch that mat out, and actually drop those weights just to worry about the mat. For now, we're gonna go bridge to crunch. So we're gonna start with bridges, and we'll move up into a crunch series. And then we'll finish out with our planks. So crunches and planks and stretch. We're almost there, y'all. Okay, hang with me. The stretch is gonna feel so good after this. I'm trying to creep back as best as I can so y'all can still see. I know, working in a small space with a camera that only extends a few feet is interesting, but we're making it work. All right, I think everybody can see. You're gonna lean back onto that mat and set yourself up for that bridge. So you're gonna lift those hips, squeeze those glutes, those hamstrings, bring those heels up underneath those knees. Hip bones towards the ceiling, and let's tap and lift. Tap and lift. We're only here for 8. This is 3 and 4. We got 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms back behind you so you can crunch up, bridge, crunch combo. So crunch, lower, and bridge, and down. Crunch, lower, and bridge. Crunch, and bridge. Last one, just the crunches here. So lift those shoulder blades up. Okay, so a little tip to keep the strain out of that neck. Instead of pointing that chin into that chest when you crunch, think about that chin pointed up to the ceiling. Lift through those shoulder blades. Chest is open, and press that low back into the mat. 2 more. Last one. From here, hold it. Right elbow to left knee. So cross and cross. We're holding it here on this side. We'll go other side here coming up. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Other side, left to right. Let's take it left elbow, right knee. Left elbow, right knee. Up and down. Cross. 4 more. Y'all are awesome. Keep moving. Last one. And from here, let's bring those knees up 90 degrees. You're going to bring those knees into that chest. As you crunch, extend it out. Crunch, extend. Crunch, extend. Little lift with those hips. Shoulder blades off the mat. 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Scissor kicks. Extend those legs up to the air. If you can keep those shoulder blades off the mat, feel free. Otherwise, lower them down. Let's take that right leg down and lift. Down and lift. And up. Down and up. 4 more. And 3. Last thing with our abs. And 1. From here, hold it up. I'm going to bring myself, y'all stay there. I'm going to rotate so you can see what we're doing here. You're going to bring those elbows to the outside, tap those knees, diamond crunches, extend it out. So like a first position plie, you're taking those knees out wide and lift. Crunch and lift. Getting into those obliques here. 4 more. Y'all are awesome. Slow and controlled here. Really feel those abs working. Here's your last one. Big breath in, extend, and bring those knees into that chest. All right, once you have gotten a place where you roll that back out a little bit, we're going to bring ourselves into that tabletop position. So we're gonna go a little bit more into the backs of our legs. 8 push-ups and then a plank, and we repeat, and we are stretching it out. So like 2.5 more minutes left of work, and then we stretch. Let's finish it out. Let's find that tabletop position. So shoulders over wrist, knees right underneath those hips. If you have an arch in your back like I do, bring that belly button into that spine, straighten it out so you're at a nice tabletop. And big breath in and out. Keeping that right knee bent, you're gonna kick up. Make sure that knee stays in line with that hip. Try not to turn it out, but keep it nice and in line with your hip bone. Let's tap that knee down and lift. Down and lift. Really feel the squeeze into those hamstrings and your backside here. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Little pulses. Let's pulse it up. Really drive that heel up. Lift, lift. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Extend that leg. Keep it nice and in line with that spine. Push-ups. Taking those elbows back into that rib cage. So lower down, lift it up. Lower down and lift. Got to get a little bit more upper body in there, but those abs are working. Core is engaged, low back is nice and strong. We've got 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Hold it up and take that leg down. Extend into your plank, so curl those toes under. Now you can always fall to that knee plank if you want to, or you can return to that tabletop position. Otherwise, plank right here. Let's tap those shoulders right and left. So tap it right and left, right and left. From the front, here's what we're doing. Y'all keep going from the front. You're right and left, right and left. Try and keep the swivel out of your hips. Those abs are zipped up right down the middle. Let's go 3 more, and 2, and 1. Bring it down to that tabletop position. Back to my mat, guys. All right, opposite leg's gonna lift this time. So lift through the left. Bring your knee up 90 degrees, squeeze that backside, turn that knee so that it's in line with that hip, and take it down. Down, lift, down, and lift. Remember, shoulders are over those wrists. 4 more here. And 3. Spine is straight. Last 1, hold it up. Right here, I want you to feel what's happening. Abs are nice and strong. Low back is engaged. Little pulse. Pulse and pulse. Last little fire in that backside. Last 2 and 1. Extend that leg. Make sure you're in line. I gotta drop my leg a little bit. There we go. And let's push up here. Let's take it down and up. It's actually nice to see myself in a camera so I can form check myself and make sure I'm doing it right. Let's go 3 and 2. Last 1. Okay, y'all, last plank. I promise. And we are stretching it out. Take it down to that forearm. I hope you can still see me. We're gonna go to that dolphin. So you're gonna lift those hips up a little bit and then lower back down. Up and down. This is a lift through those hips. Think about sending that belly button up to that ceiling. Tighten up those abs. Shoulders are over those elbows. 3 more. Last 2 and 1. 4 count hold on that plank. Finish it out. Zip up those abs. Drop those hips. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to those knees. Plant those palms on the mat. Big inhale, exhale, child's pose. Draw that tailbone back over those heels. We did it. We made it through. And if you tried it for the first time, I hope you really enjoyed it and you had fun. Hopefully y'all can come to a class at Pivotal with music and everything and get all the wonderful feels of barre. Here we go. Let's bring it up into that down dog position. We're stretching it out. Drop those heels into the floor. Stretch out those hamstrings. Big inhale, exhale. If you want to lift that right leg up, get a good stretch into that hip. Let's bring that right leg through and plant your foot on the ground. Low lunge, drop that knee and lift up. So you want to feel that stretch in that hip flexor. So from the hip bone down through where your thigh connects. That's that hip flexor. You want to get a good, strong stretch in that one. Really get it nice and long. Lift those arms if you want to. And on your next breath, bring that tailbone back over those heels. Extend through your front leg. Hamstring stretch right here. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Try to keep any tenseness out from that upper body. We're going to go into a pigeon pose here. So you're going to bring yourself back to that low lunge. Since we're right foot forward, we're going to thread that foot through our left hand. Here's what I mean by that. Hopefully you can see it. We're going to thread it through and drop down to that tailbone, knee pointed to the front. Big breath in and drop it down. You can drop your forehead all the way down to the floor. I'm going to stay up just so my voice doesn't drop low and you still hear. But give me a good inhale, exhale in that pigeon pose. And you're going to come on up and bring yourself into that down dog. All right, lift through that opposite leg. Open up the front of that hip and drop it forward into that low lunge. Plant that knee to the ground. Lift your chest up and you can reach overhead, sink a little bit farther down. Good hip flexor stretch. And big breath in, drop those palms, bring that heel back, extend through the front leg. And big breath in and out, you're gonna thread that left foot through that right arm, so bring it in, knee to the front, and bring your chest down. Pigeon pose, this is a great stretch to open up those glutes and the sides of those hips. We are almost there. We're gonna bring ourselves up into a forward fold. So plant those hands on the mat, curl those toes under, lift through those hips. One more time, down dog. Start to walk your hands towards that feet. Drop those arms and plant that. Let me turn this way. Plant that left arm on the ground. Reach up, twist through the spine so that you're reaching up towards the ceiling. And come back down. Right arm on the floor, twist and reach up through the left. And back down. Big inhale, exhale, soften those knees, lift up, reach overhead, interlace those fingers, press those palms up. You're gonna reach over to the right. Good extension through that rib cage. Lift up, reach over to the left. And come on up, quad stretch, and we are done. Here we go. So grab that ankle, send that heel back into those glutes, reach forward or out for balance, or you can lift all the way up. Think a nice long line in front. Draw that knee down to the floor. And come on down, other side. Lift up overhead or out to the side. Big breath in and out. And come down, reach overhead, inhale, exhale, close out the class. And come down. Y'all are amazing. I'm gonna come closer to the camera and probably look like a hot, sweaty mess, but that's okay. So, y'all are awesome. I hope you enjoyed barre. I am a hot, sweaty mess. And feel free to send me any comments, anything like that. I always welcome feedback. We are going to do Monday, we're gonna do a kids workout. So I'm gonna have my 2 kids with me, and it's gonna be like 20 minutes. It's not gonna be an hour long like these last 2 have. I'm dealing with short attention spans, I know, so it's gonna be like 20 minutes, but it's just gonna get them moving and laughing, hopefully. Since I do have my assistants with me, there's no telling what's gonna happen, so at least we'll get some good laughs out of it. But if you're a mama or a parent or even any adult watching, feel free to just jump in and move with us and laugh with us. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I really hope to see everybody in person soon. I am missing everybody in my classes and all of my clients that I see, but y'all are awesome for tuning in here. And I will, hi Casey, I'm so glad you loved it. Thanks for trying out your barre for the first time. So have a great weekend, guys. I miss y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for tuning in.